Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Football Manager 2017. We are playing as Air United, and things are going really well, much better than expected. In fact, they're going so well that two of our players that came in top two for the Player of the Month award, Jamie Thomas won the award, but Craig Moore came in second over there. I mean, we've only gotten, four games played in our actual league, but already these people are really standing out. Of course, it's early, lots of things will change, but not only did they win an award, but so did I! Boss Award! I am the manager of the month for August. Go me! Again, only 4 matches played, but we did well for ourselves, and that feels really good. Next match is still in 3 days. The Hearts under 20s in the cup. One problem is though we do have a lot of players on international duty, so we'll have to see exactly who we've got left to play in this next match here. I guess really Thomas clearly won't be able to play, so we're gonna. I think I'm gonna start Kevin Nisbeth here, and then probably bring in Andy O'Connell as a substitute. And who else is missing? Balatoni. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove you from the position. That's the better way to do it. And I guess we're going to bring in Peter Murphy as a starter. Interesting. He wasn't even listed as a sub. How come? I don't know. Your sharpness is really low, though. All right, we'll bring it in something like this. Peter Murphy, actually, between episodes here, had a complaint about lack of first-team football. I was able to send Captain Nicky Devlin to talk him down, but it is interesting to note that he is going to get the start this time, so go him. So this is sort of a second-stringer team, but not bad overall. Again, you know, if this was against a more severe opponent, I would be nervous. I'm not super thrilled. I do like that. I do hate that lack of sharpness over here. But I think we'll see what we can do, regardless. By the way, the times here, when I hit continue, it might be a wee bit slow because we are right at the trading deadline, the transfer window closing. So things seem to be taking a long time right now because I think there's a ton of trading and discussion and negotiation and lots of AI work happening right now. Not to mention all the international games that are also being simulated, so turn taking a little bit longer. There we go. That wasn't too bad to get through there, and this should be a little bit better. Again, there's still a lot of international matches, as we can see, but overall we'll be okay. So we really want to win this one because we are expected by our board to get to the 4th round in this cup, not to fail in the 3rd. So we'll see what we can do. We got some reports on people. You want more intensity. You want more training. I guess we can give you additional focus on something, Mr. Murphy. You're kind of a central defender. We might actually get you to practice on, sort of heading. Sure, do something like that. I don't think we're going to make too much of a change. You're saying change our mentality from counter control. Basically be more aggressive, which is probably a good idea. I think I might not go control, but I will move it up to standard here. And that's going to be okay. All right, that's us. Come on. There's the match. Excellent. Okay. So team selection is in place. So again, not, by far not our first line of people, but it's going to be okay. Nisbet is very comfortable playing poacher, which is really good. He doesn't have the raw skill, but he does have the comfort. And everyone's playing in a role that they're basically comfortable in, even though they are second team. Yes, I know you lack match sharpness, but that's just going to be the way that it is. Game's going to be very close. Yeah, we're a slight favorite, but that is it. Especially with the lack of our primary people, it is going to be kind of disappointing. We don't have any real scouting for this team, so we don't have anything we can do at this time. I'm going to be, I guess I'll passionate. That seems to be what I know. Expect you to keep our run winning, our run and win this match. I'll give him the more passionate sort of faith talk again. Okay, that went okay, and we'll give it a go. So we should have a slight edge, but it is only very slight. And despite the white kit, we're not actually playing at home, which does make things slightly harder, of course. Oh my god, sends it way forward. Not much in the way of back in our control, but that'll be okay. And this might be another good example for actually going back to our short passing game, or even the that control mentality. Even for something like this. But we'll see how it goes. I think we're going to be fine with standard. Ooh! That was a very nice shot by Moore. Looks like it was going to be on target if it hadn't been blocked, which is fine. Cross there. Oh, god damn it. The free kick stuff again. And, if I did change it outside of this, it might stick in a bit more attacking. Wait, no, sorry. Not free kick. Corners. attacking. Get in there, and the other side. Get in there. Okay, confirm changes. Oop. Okay. Time's flying quickly. We've got 3 shots on. They have nothing. Ooh, that was not great. Oh, and we had an outsider as well. Yeah, it looks like we have really strong control over the game. We just have to actually get it in there. Andy Irving on the other side has been injured. Well, I don't want to see that, but at least it's not one of my people. And big cross there. Keeping the trend of getting some, or that's not a cross, but a big shot from afar. Getting the shots. Actually, that apparently didn't count as a shot. Maybe it was supposed to be a cross or a pass, and just the goalkeeper got in the way. Interesting. I wonder what they consider certain things to be a shot or not. Getting over to Kearney. Big potential opening. Harkins, you got an opening, but yeah, you've got no ability to pass to him, despite the fact that he's open. They have locked down a fair bit here. Kearney Doherty, we've got a wide opening. Keep going down the middle. Interesting choice. Big long shot from Kearney, who loves those long shots, and that's it. Under analysis, there's a place you can get formation. Not the heat map, although that's quite interesting. I thought there was a place to get a little bit more formation, specifically, like what we think their mentality might be. There is something somewhere, but I don't know, we'll move on from there. We have domination over the game. I mean, the possession's relatively similar, but most of their possession is probably much more defensive, and ours is much more offensive, as you can tell by our shots overall. Over to Nisbet, who might be able to take a long shot and get it in here. Ooh, no, that was going to be, yeah, that hit the post. No go. And it is a goal kick for them, so the goalkeeper didn't even get a hand on there. That's our, what, second free kick over here? Crazy. Kind of surprised. I guess if we're in their offensive zone a lot, when they're drawing fouls, they're going to be drawing it and giving us free kick. There's another one there. 10 shots on, nothing goes in. What I might do is encourage them to walk the ball a bit more forward. Because I would like this to be a bit better. I mean, come on. Not really happy with your performance out there. Yeah, I'm sorry you're looking stressed, but deal with it. I'm going to tell you to work the ball into the box here. You should be able to get it in more forward against a team like this, and hopefully actually deliver the winning goal. Because, yeah, we've got domination, but we're not actually getting it in. So try a little bit harder to get it up close. I realize we don't have Thomas. That might be one of the big problems. We still have Craig Moore, and he can deliver it. But although without his partner... Oh, there we go. Brilliant cross from Moore. It's not normally the sort of thing he does. Big, long pass far off from the side, and Nesbitt is able to deliver. Wonderful. I have no idea if that, has anything to do with my stratagem change about work the ball into box here. He may have moved a little further forward than he normally would have to look for this, but I'm not sure. I think it just worked out this way. And it would have anyway. But yeah, so I'll leave things in as is. This is a free kick for the other side. Okay, they don't actually take the kick. They just start a play. Big defensive wall still present there. Back to Bauer. Over to Baxter. Still early in the second half. Okay, it looks like nothing happened there. Looks like the player's getting tired a little bit quicker than last time. Of course, we're not home game. Megat with... I'm surprised he held on to it so long, but maybe it paid off there. Megat, of course, one of our central defenders, but up front here with the free kick, was able to get in there, just crowding the goal, stops the chest. Great control. Great control. Just boom, drops it directly to his feet. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. And to get that lots of control. I guess that was it. Where it looked like he was holding on to it for a while, it's because it hit him in the chest, and he was just waiting for it to settle onto the ground before making a move, which it was great, as opposed to just deflecting it away with the chest stop. Brilliant. Up 2-0 now, feeling pretty good about that. We are 60 minutes in. I don't know if we need a sub quite yet. And we could go and play more defensively here. But again, we still have the slight defensive. No, we're on standard, not counter. But I think I'm going to leave it, rather than make too many changes, mid-play here. Although, we may want to adapt. They might be throwing themselves more forward. We may want to counter a few different ways for that. Oh my god, oh my god. Hit the goalpost and not able to get the rebound. I thought that was going to go in for sure. For sure. Big long shot, but there was no hope of going in there. Although that is going to lead to a corner, which I don't like. Corners make me so nervous. There's just so much chaos that happens with this. Anything can happen. All right, deflected far away. And a good cover screening there. And what the heck? Patton, fumbles the ball and it goes off for a throw-in for us. That's quite odd. They're actually leading possession right now. And it was quite aggressive possession as well, too. I don't like that. That's kind of a forward dump. Looks like kind of a pass into space thing, which we're not encouraging, but can still happen, of course. We're actually doing pretty well. I think, okay, we're 70 minutes in. I think two things. One, I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to go to a counter mentality. Just sort of pull back a little bit here. Make sure we don't get overrun and have some sort of weird disaster happen. And then I'm going to replace some of the people who are a little bit more tired. Especially since we're not looking to score desperately. And actually, our strikers are doing okay. I think the midfield probably makes sense to get in a bit of a sub there. And maybe one of our defenders. Caleb Crane's not really one of our central defenders, obviously. Makes sense he's more tired because he's running around a lot more. We'll bring in Paddy Boyle, and I will switch you to more of a support role. Same that we did last time, and I'll save the last sub for now. We still have 20 minutes left, so... and yeah, the counter mentality and the two subs, and I think that's going to be a good idea here. And I mean, that sub in the midfield's not a purely defensive substitute either, because they're on support. Not the ball-winning midfielder or anything like that. But, so there's, it's going to link the play from the defense to the offense. I don't like the fact that there's no break-in play here. Oh, wide. That is going to be our one saving grace. Probably they don't have as good finishing. And they're younger, so they may not develop all their mental skills the same way. The sort of thing you get from experience. There's our two subs. Get some fresh legs in. Now I got 14 minutes left. And, oh my God, they get it in there. That looked pretty damn messy. And again, that's the nature of these corners here. So we do even have someone guarding that outside corner. Boyle's in position there. Oh, he goes forward a little bit. Looks like he moves forward to try to header it, but he's not able to do it. And it may have bounced off his back as well and goes in there. Well, that's a little bit displeasing, but what can you do? Magat looking pretty winded out there. Let's bring in Michael Rose. 2-1. It's not feeling super secure. 14 minutes left of the game is a lot of game left. It's a lot of game yet left. Devlin, there we go, not good forward, but no, oh, there we go. Moore is able to go and pick up that ball. Took him a while to note where it was going and then actually start moving, and he kind of gives it away to Moore, or to Bauer. Some bad dribbling there, but it leads to actually a good tackle into the cross to Nesbitt, but who doesn't take anything. Harkins, though, great position, so there's a lot of ping pong there. One of those was bound to go in. We've got 16 shots on goal now. 16, and we do have the work the ball into the box instruction, which people are clearly using. We're getting quite close here, and lots of crazy chaos. Mason with an excellent dive. I gotta say, the goalkeeper really made an attempt there, but falls just short. And we are in the final of extra time. We're going to end up with a 3-1 win. And I would have much preferred a clean slate here, clean sheet. But I guess we'll take the win. Leave me please. I'll be calm about it. I'll praise them, but not too much. This is maybe a little too much. It's really kind of backhanded. Because we've been on a good winning streak. I'm very pleased with the result. And your performance, but calmly, not being over enthusiastic. And they even had an injury on their side. Yeah, I really feel like we should have gotten a clean sheet, but I'm happy with it. I mean, they are a good under-20s team, so maybe I'm overestimating our chance of victory that could have happened. Rose makes his debut. Congratulations there. We're gonna draw Falkirk in the Challenge Cup. Falkirk is in the championship. They're in our league. I don't think we've played them yet. No, we are going to play them here as an away game in the Championship League, and then we're going to play them at home in the Challenge Cup. So we'll have made it to the fourth round at this point. Even if we lose, the board's not going to fire me for it, although, they're sort of just going to be 50-50 about confidence. If we win that next Challenge Cup match, then they'll feel very, very, very happy about that, and they'll be pleased with my performance, which I'm excited about. Next game is going to be against Morton at home, and it's in 7 days, so our squad will be back from their international play. At that point, we can load our default comp over here. Oh, apparently I haven't updated this since I changed some of my team members around. So, because that's supposed to be Andy Gegan in the middle there. Was there any other changes? Oh yeah, on the left flank. Wow, we really haven't changed this in a while. This is supposed to be Caleb Crane. I'll have to readjust my substitutes as well to make sure that we've got the correct composition here. McGuffey up front. What's going on here? Yeah, I really had updated my saves in some time. Derp. I think this is more right. We've got all our 3 stars in the middle, and there's actually a couple extra options for that as well. Yes, good. Harkins, Magad Balatoni, Devlin. Oh, Devlin on the right would normally be Tony Ralston here. There we go. I think. Oh, and of course our goalkeepers. That's going to be Ross Doohan. We'll make sure to put Greg Fleming in there. I got to make sure all my substitutes are okay. Damn it! Well, it's a short video so far, but I don't think this is going to be the most exciting thing. Alan Forrest not even in the composition. What's going on here? So, it's supposed to be Kevin Nisbeth, Alan Forrest, yes. J.D. Evans and Peter Murphy? No, Paddy Boyle is supposed to be in this somewhere. We got 3 defenders. That's 1 too many. Peter Murphy's not one of our normal subs. That's what's going on here. So we got someone who can take the left, the right. We've got 2 subs for the middle is what I'm looking for. So I think it's supposed to be Jamie Adams. Yeah, Jamie Adams and Robbie Crawford for our midfielders. We've got 2 subs for defense, one who can do right, one who can do left. Technically, Nicky can also do in the center, but we're less prone to replace Magad and Bellatoni because they're very, very good players. And also, I think the center defenders don't get quite as exhausted quite as often. They're not forced to do as much running. In the front, we've got striker Kevin Nisbeth. It's either him or McGuffey. I'm going to stick with Nisbet for now. Alan Forrest is a sub for Harkins in a few different positions as well. He's got quite a bit of flexibility. He can even take on one of the striker roles if needed, especially if we sort of shuffle things around, right? Like, if Moore gets hurt, I could always, like, instead of playing Alan Forrest as a replacement for Moore in a striker position, I can always pull this back and have 2 attacking midfielders, It's just a slightly different composition. The team might get a bit confused, but it's not a terrible way to work things. So I think this is our more standard setup. Let me go and save over Team A. Yes, overwrite that. I think that's good. But in any case, we're going to put a cut in here. Next game will be against Morton at home, and hopefully it'll be okay. And yeah, I think, if we take a look at the international travel, everyone's back on the 6th, and our actual game is going to be on the 10th. Yeah, so they'll be back with 4 days to spare. Beautiful stuff. Thanks for watching another episode, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.